Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Hey soul searchers, it's your girl Souls back with another video, and I'm so excited because we're gonna lose 100 pounds realistically up in here. Yes, let's do it. I finally reached the place where I only have 100 pounds to lose now. That's so great. That means that we have managed to lose and maintain, and all we got is 100 pounds left. I thought this goal was impossible. I really thought we would never be here. Should I admit that? Oh my gosh. Should I admit that? Should I admit that to y'all? It's so true though. It just seems so far when you're like further from that goal. You're like, oh my gosh, I have so much weight to lose. You're like, I got 150 pounds to lose. How am I gonna do it? It's crazy. But then here we are today, and we only have 100 pounds left, y'all. 100 pounds left. That is so good to say. So let's lose it realistically. And when I say realistically, what I mean is I am working full-time. I have a job that I go to in the morning and I leave in the afternoon. And I've been doing this journey while working a job like that. You know, I go to work 8 hours a day. I have an hour lunch in there. And that's the framework in which I lose weight. I'm not able to wake up whenever I want. Even though during the pandemic, I was definitely doing that. But now it's more so, okay, I have to wake up and, you know, get my morning routine together, then go to work, then get my afternoon, evening routine together, and then do it all again the next day. And that's my Monday through Friday. And then I have Saturday and Sunday where it's kind of more free days. But I'm also doing some other things, like I still write, you know, so I'm working on a novel. I am also wanting to do some language learning, you know, just in case I want to ever pick up my violin that I have. There's a lot of things that I can do on the weekends that I kind of have to structure well. And not to mention if I'm performing or traveling or something like that. It can get complicated real quick, real easy. Don't mention visiting friends, family, birthdays, holidays, any of that stuff. So we want to realistically lose weight in that framework where we are not just a content creator. We have a job and we have to like manage these things, which is why I call it soul searching, because we're trying to figure out how to do this. What's the right way? What's the right framework? And what works best for me. And I'm hoping that if I share my journey, it'll help you discover what you would like to do. Now, just in case you didn't know, Souls, it's me, right? That's my initials, S-O-L-S. And the soul is putting you in it, because I really love that posting on here holds me accountable and makes sure that I'm sticking to it. Now, I can say for 75 Soft, that failed. But for my 28-week journey, it succeeded, and I felt like it was really great. I think the big thing for me is when I'm doing a challenge, I gotta not do another challenge in a challenge. You know, I was like, oh, I'm doing my 28-week thing. If I do a 75 soft within my 28-week framework, it'll work. It didn't work. It didn't work at all. So now I took January to breathe and take some time and really think about what I wanted to achieve. And also just going through coming out of December, which is a holiday season, you know, and beginning of January, holiday season. It's just a lot, you know, and I really wanted to think about my goals. And so I'm excited to do this series because I want to attack this 100 pounds, and we don't know how long it's going to take. It takes a different amount of time for everybody. I do know that I'm not trying to lose it fast. So if you want fast weight loss, please move on to somebody else. There's a lot of people on social media and YouTube who are doing like, hey, let's lose 100 pounds in 6 months. Let's lose 100 pounds in 3 months. Let's lose 100 pounds. Not I, said the cat. Me, I am doing 100-pound weight loss realistically for me, and that looks different for everybody else, okay? We're doing this together, all right? Now, there are 3 main goals that I want to achieve during this, and those are the ones that I am focusing on for this first kind of 3-month period. So, the first goal that I'm working on, I'm looking at my notes. Clean whole foods, right? I want to do 80% whole, and then I want to limit my processed food intake. I want to make sure that we're eating as clean as possible because we're working up to a 90-day raw in 2024 and not like at the end of 2024. I'm thinking it's probably going to fall around the summer sometime. So that is our first goal. Then our second goal is working out daily. We want to strength train 3 to 4 days a week. I would like to do 4, but I'm giving myself grace and saying maybe 3 to 4. Okay. I would also like to walk outside or do 30 minutes of movement a day because I know that's at least the bare minimum. I've been experimenting. It's the bare minimum I have to do to reach my movement goal for the day, which is okay. And then I also want to stretch. I want to work on my flexibility and making sure that, you know, with age, you gotta work out your body and make sure it's stretched and elongated. The third goal that I have is sleep. That's it. That was the goal. I want to sleep 7 to 8 hours a day. I want to turn my devices off earlier in the day because I'm going to be intermittent fasting, which is another thing, but I'm just kind of doing that on the side. It's not a part of these goals. It's just a thing that I do. And so I stop eating around 7:30, resume eating around 11:30. So I want my devices off at 7 so I can start journaling, and then that leads to journaling before bed. So that way maybe I can sleep a little easier, right? So there are some little goals that I do inside of these that I'm already doing or already implementing that are adding on top of. I don't know if you've read Atomic Habits, which I've mentioned here before. Great book. First of all, the librarian in me has to plug many, many books. But it really talks about doing bit by bit, right? So this first 3 months is about me doing clean whole foods, making sure I work out daily, and getting some sleep. That's what I want to achieve in these 3 months. So I'm excited to do that. And I'm excited to take y'all on this journey with me. Now, another thing I'm going to be implementing is doing weigh-in Wednesdays. And that's going to happen every other week. So you'll see my starting numbers next week on Wednesday. And you'll see these videos every other Thursday. Okay? So that's kind of my content schedule that I'm going with. You know, we're trying something new. 2024, we're really just coming into it softly. We weren't coming into it hard. Softly. And we're also going to be doing some other great things with this series. So let's lose 100 pounds realistically. I look forward to taking you all on this journey. If you have something that you want to see as I'm doing this journey, if you want to know, like, okay, what am I developing for my morning routine, night routine, just comment below because it's about to be real up in here. Because I'm not perfect at any of it. We're still trying to figure it all out. We're just taking it one day by day and we're trying to see what sticks, what works. That's a part of the soul searching, okay? We gotta figure it out together, okay? Because I really appreciate y'all holding me accountable, and I'm super excited to stay with this. I have some really cool things that I am working on to achieve for this year, and I can't wait to share them with you. As well as just letting you know, next time you see me, we'll be 100 pounds lighter. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? I just wake up and it'd be like, ooh. The other thing I wanted to say is happy Black History Month. I hope you're finding ways to celebrate that make you happy. You know, some of us celebrate all year long because we can't help it. you know. We're black, blickety black, black, black. But if you are looking for ways to celebrate, something that I am doing intentionally this year is reading 5 books by Black authors. And so the first one I've started with is Nubia, which is actually a great novel. It is about 3 kids who are from the Nubian ancestral line. And it's kind of post-apocalyptic. So they all left Nubia and they moved to like this apocalyptic New York, and they live in like the poverty area, of course, that is like shanty towns on stilts, because like the flood, the waters come in and threaten to destroy everything, right? And so these great people are here, but these 3 kids discover they have powers. So it's kind of African mythology, and these powers will help them and help their people. So it's a really great book. I hope that you find ways to celebrate this month as well that make you happy, bring you joy. I'm also going to be doing some nonfiction books, hopefully 1 or 2. And so I'm excited to do that. Let's do this, soul searchers. We've got this. If y'all like this content, like, subscribe. I look forward to seeing y'all next week with the weigh-in. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. The sun is like moving through my window, so this is probably gonna look all over the place, but it's authentic. It is real.